Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today's video is a Q&A and I thought I would sort of do it in maybe like a vlog style. I'm probably going to be changing locations throughout this video, but it has been a while since I did a Q&A, and as always I asked you guys over on my Instagram if you had any questions, and I'm going to be answering those today. So some of them were through Instagram and some of them were anonymous. So I'm going to get straight into it. I really hope you guys enjoy. I hope it gets you up to speed at the moment with everything that's going on in my life. And yeah, I'm just going to be answering what you guys wanted to know. So I really hope you enjoy. Okay, so there were a few questions that were quite similar, so I'll answer that all in one. So I got a few questions about how did you and your boyfriend meet. So we actually met through a dating app. I started speaking to him a month before we actually went on our first date, or it might have been longer than that, and I then didn't respond to him for about a month. I wasn't really in the headspace at that time to be dating, and I knew that, so I left it and I didn't actually go on the app for that whole time. And then the day that I was going to delete it, I saw a message from him and I replied, and he asked me out on a date and we went on a date that week. And yeah, the rest is history. So I always sort of think that that was a little bit of a sign, the fact that I was going to delete it. I hadn't been on it and I'd literally gone on it that day with the intention of deleting it, and then saw his message, and it had been literally over a month since we'd last spoken. And yeah, it was really good. I just thought I'd go along and see how it went, and it went really well, and we've seen each other ever since. That's how we met. I didn't really think that my boyfriend would be from a dating app. I never really sort of felt like that was going to happen for me off of those types of apps, but I tried it and we got on really well, and we still do. So someone then asked me anonymously, any tips for someone debating ending their relationship? For context, been together 7 years and just not happy anymore. I can completely relate to this feeling. I really didn't know sort of what to do in that situation, so I can't really give you any advice about like ending that relationship, because as I've mentioned before, with my past relationship I didn't end it, but I've always said like I wish that I did, and it caused me so much stress, the back and forth in my brain between like, do I stay, do I go? And eventually I do think I would have left. I feel like I would have plucked up the courage to leave if things had continued, which they would have continued the way that they were. I feel like eventually it would have been my decision to leave, but I was just so scared and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what the future held. So there was a lot of fear that was holding me back from that decision. But I've said this before, if I knew then what I knew now, I definitely would have made that decision, because my life is so much better now that I'm out of that relationship. And I know it's scary, but honestly, the opportunities, the people I've met, the things that I've done since that relationship ended has all been worth it. Like, all the pain that I went through the months following have all been worth it. And although I still don't really have a clue what I'm doing in life, my life is a lot less stressful and I don't get as many migraines anymore. For all of you that were here when I was in that relationship, I was telling you guys that I got so many migraines. I barely get them anymore. And I mean, that could also be part of the whole celiac disease diagnosis, but just saying. Some of the tips that I think I would give you is to surround yourself with people that you love. Surround yourself with friends and family, and make plans and try and live your life for you again. I think it's really easy when you've been in a long-term relationship to sort of base your life around that person, and you sort of neglect yourself. I mean, personally, I feel like I did neglect my own needs and just focused on that person that I was with, rather than just living life for myself, if that makes sense. But I definitely think that if you're not happy anymore and you don't see it getting better, the right thing to do is to cut your losses and be on your own. I then got asked a question of, who are your favourite brands to work with? Now, I really like this question. I have been lucky enough as a small YouTuber to work with some really lovely brands. and one of my favourites is Lounge. And actually I have just been sent some things from them which I want to show you because they do have a sale coming up. So the sale is actually from the 3rd of August at 6 PM, and you can get up to 60% off the best loved styles on the website. So I'll leave the link in the description box below, but I'm going to show you what I've got because I am so impressed. As you guys know, I absolutely love Lounge. I've worked with them for years now and they are my favourite underwear brand ever. Not just underwear, like I have clothing from them. It is just so good. So the first thing that I picked up are these set of basic G-strings. They are so soft. You get them in brown, black and nude, and yeah, they're really comfortable, stretchy. I got mine in size medium, and these are perfect for just everyday use. I really like to have comfy underwear for just like weekdays, work days, all of that kind of stuff. So, and then speaking of comfort, I got this set here. So this is the smooth mesh t-shirt bra, and I got it in the set as well. So it comes with a thong here. Again, I just think it's perfect for everyday use, but it also looks really nice as well. Absolutely obsessed with that, and think it's going to be really comfy for everyday use. I then got the Flirt balcony bra in lilac. I thought that this would be perfect for summer. How beautiful is this colour? I love the detailing. You've got the Lounge embroidery at the bottom there. All of the embroidery on this set is absolutely stunning. I love the lace. It's just a really lovely little set, and the bottoms look like this. So again, matching, super stretchy. All of the Lounge embroidery is around the strap. I just think it's absolutely stunning and perfect for the summer months. And then the last set that I got is the Charmed balcony bra, and I got this in red. Look how stunning this is. It is so pretty, so well made. The straps on the back are really cool as well. They've got like a little cutout, which I love. All of the material is so comfortable. Like sometimes with lace it's very itchy, but these aren't at all. And I've always loved everything that I've got from Lounge. And then the bottoms look like this. So it's a really beautiful little set, and I'm very happy with all of the things I've got. So as I said, the sale was from the 3rd of August at 6 PM, and it's up to 60% off of all of the best loved styles on the website. So definitely have a look for the link in the description box below, and it will take you directly to the website so you can shop the sale now. But yeah, Lounge is one of my favourites. I also love working with Teddy Blake, the handbag company. They are so lovely. Every single brand that I work with are so lovely. I'm very selective about the brands that I work with, and I only really work with brands that I know that I'm gonna love. There's a lot of emails in my inbox that I don't work with because it just wouldn't fit with my brand. I probably wouldn't use it in everyday life, so I don't end up working with them. And there will be times like when you'll see a lot of brand deals, normally towards the end of the year, but they are all things that I use daily or use in everyday life that I absolutely love. Like I'll never show you guys anything that I don't like. I also really enjoyed working with Linya, so they actually sent me this ring which is turned round. I worked with them at the end of last year, and their jewellery is so beautiful. This one's also Anna Louisa, who I have worked with previously. There are just a lot of brands that I love working with, and there's probably a few more that I've forgotten to mention, but I feel very lucky to be able to work with brands that I love. I get PR from Maybelline, which honestly is a pinch me moment. I've always loved Maybelline since I was a teenager, and the fact that I get PR from them just makes me so happy. And Garnier as well. It's insane. I can't believe I'm on their PR list. So yeah, those are some of my favourite brands that I work with. Okay guys, I'm in the car now. I've changed location for this Q&A, and I've just got myself a sandwich, a cheese and tomato one from M&S. And I literally just said this over on my vlog that I'm posting for the members only section of my YouTube. I got an iced whipped latte from Costa, and I was in the drive-thru and I got to the checkout till window thing, and he handed me it and I was like, thank you, and I was thinking I haven't paid, and I was just about to say that, and he went, oh, it's on me today, and I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, have a nice day, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. I was like, you've made my day. That's never happened to me before, but what a lovely guy. So thank you, Costa guy. Doubt he'll ever watch this, but I got it for free. bless him. Right, let's carry on with these questions. It's so hot in this car and my aircon is still not working. Whoa. So the next question I got was, hi Sophie, I can see you are much happier than I've ever saw you. Is this because of the new life? Yes, I feel like it is. I have got a new lease of life. I feel like everything has got better since I moved in with my parents, and obviously that relationship ended, and I feel like it really was a wake-up call to how sad I felt at that time in my life. And I'm very happy now. I'm very happy, and yeah, it's good. Life is good. So thank you. I think, yeah, I've had a lot of comments over the past few months about how much happier I look, how much more relaxed I look, and I definitely feel that in life. Someone's asked me favourite perfume. So at the moment I'm using the Kayali 28, the vanilla one, and I love it. But I also really like the Tom Ford Velvet Orchid, which I've actually put on my birthday list for this year because I used to wear it a lot and I really like it, and I haven't had it for a while. But it's just quite an expensive perfume to buy for yourself. Like, I just don't buy myself perfumes. I like to get them as gifts, so I've put that on my birthday list. I also really used to love the Giorgio Armani C. I think it was like the Fiori one, and they discontinued it, I think, so they don't actually do that anymore. I've never tried the normal Giorgio Armani C perfume. Maybe I could give that a smell, but I used to love that one. I also really like Miss Dior. I'm trying to think what other ones I like. Those are like my main ones that I have used over the years that I really like. I also really like the Kayali Pistachio Gelato one. That's good too. Next question is, what's your next thing on your wish list of things to do? Ooh, I mean, I really want to go on holiday again at some point this year. I mean, I'm going on holiday at the end of this month, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be a bit of a different holiday. I think some of it will be a bit chilled. We're going away for, I think, 6 days. So we're going to Germany, and we're actually going to Europa Park, which is a theme park for anyone that doesn't know. I've never been, none of my family have ever been, but we love a theme park in my family. We love Disney World. That was like my all-time favourite holiday I've ever been on. So we're actually going to Europa Park theme park, and I don't know what to expect. My stepdad said, don't watch any videos, don't like spoil it for yourself. I know a couple of things about what's there, like I think there's a water park and it's meant to be quite hot. So that'll be quite nice, having like a day at a water park, sunbathing, trying to catch a tan. Very unlikely. But also the theme park side of it. I love a theme park, so I'm very excited. It'll be nice to spend some time with family. Like, we haven't been on a family holiday probably since Disneyland Paris, which I think I was 18. So I don't think we've been on a family holiday since then, so that would be really nice. I'm trying to think what else I want to do over the next few months. The next thing on my wish list, the next big thing on my wish list is buying a house, and I don't think that will happen over the next few months. Obviously buying a house is a lot of money, especially when you're trying to do it on your own. So that would be like my next big thing that I want to do on my wish list. The next question is goals for 2025. I really want to focus on my YouTube a lot more. I want to continue posting a minimum of 2 times a week. Obviously we've done the membership page, which I'm really excited about. I want to get that off the ground and running, if that's the phrase. I really want to lose a little bit more weight, not too much, but that's one of my goals, is to get down to a certain weight by the end of the year. Nothing too drastic, don't worry, because obviously I have already lost quite a lot, so it's not, I'm not going drastic with it, and it will be gradual as well. I have obviously a financial goal that I want to hit by the end of the year. It's like, I do have goals, but they're quite personal ones, so I don't really talk about it too much. As I said, I want to go on another holiday by the end of the year, so like as well as the August one, and then that'll probably be it for the year because I really need to save more money. I have like a subscriber goal that I want to hit by the end of the year. I'd love to hit, I think I'm currently on 12.3k. I'd love to hit like I don't know, 13.5. We're gonna start small for now because I don't know why, but my YouTube hasn't really grown too much this year. Well, I say I don't know why, I do know why. It's because I'm not consistent this year, and that obviously translates into a subscriber count as well. But I would really love to be more consistent with it and start to grow my channel again. It's just YouTube's changed so much, and I don't think many people subscribe anymore. They'll watch, but they don't really hit the subscribe button. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button and you watch my videos, please do. It really helps. And yeah, I know that obviously you can still watch it without subscribing, but it really does help. So please do if you can. The next question is, any plans for moving out? I sort of touched on this a minute ago. Yes, I do want to move out. Obviously I am trying to buy a house alone and it's expensive. So I don't actually have at the moment, I've got like a rough idea of when I want to move and like when I'm going to be looking to actually buy it. But let's just say it's not this year, guys. It's not this year. But the plan is to move eventually. Someone's just said, "You're glowing, girl." Thank you so much. Autumn content, question mark. Yes, there will be autumn content coming very soon. As I said, I'm going on holiday at the end of August, and then when I come back I think I'm going to move into the autumn videos. Do have some autumn videos planned. I'm very, very excited about it. She says as she sat in this car in the boiling heat. I am very excited to be able to do Q&A drive with me's and sitting in the car without being absolutely sweating. Someone said, "Hope you had a nice holiday." Thank you. Someone then also said, "How was the first holiday with your new boyfriend? How are you now? Are you okay? You seem okay." Guys, I'm so good. We had a really amazing holiday. It was lovely. It was just nice to spend time together abroad. Obviously it was our first abroad holiday together. We did go to Cornwall a couple of months ago and that was really nice, but that wasn't for a week, it was for like a few days. So this is like our first holiday together for a week abroad, going through the stress of the airport. God, I hate the airport. But honestly, it was a really lovely holiday and we had such a good time. I met some of his friends. It was nice. Someone then asked, "What's on your phone background and how are you?" As I said, I'm really good, guys. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you. It honestly means a lot that loads of you want to know how I am. And my phone background is actually Teddy. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because of the reflection, but it's his birthday photo when he turned 2 the other week. So yeah, he's got like his little party hat on, he's got his little birthday cake toy in front of him with some balloons. It's cute, little bandana. And then the final question that I'm going to answer is a very interesting one actually, and it's for you. Is there a noticeable difference between this relationship and your last? Oh my god, yes. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I just don't want to throw shade to anyone, but there is a really noticeable difference in my new relationship. I just feel so much more calm, and yeah, you know when you just feel peace, like it just is peaceful, it's wholesome, it's just nice. And obviously I know it's early days, so we're still sort of in the honeymoon phase here, but there is a noticeable difference personality wise, sort of relationship dynamic wise. So yeah, there is a very noticeable difference, and I think a lot of my friends and family notice that as well, just in like the way that I am and the way that I feel. Although being in a new relationship has brought up a lot of things that I probably need to work on, like internally, that I have brought with me from past relationships, but that's a me problem. That's that's for me to sort out. So yeah guys, that is the end of my Q&A. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. My car, bloody hell, just scared the life out of me. It just turned back on and I thought I was driving away. Don't forget to give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Also subscribe if you're new. As I said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.